Good afternoon, officer. Fairy lives don't matter today. That's it right there. Now take the little homie out LAPD style like you do.
So many questions. Our review for the movie drops tomorrow, and I kick it off by saying this movie can best be described as being from the mind of Max Landis. Talk to me about working with, he seems insane.
He's brilliant, and so I think maybe people don't understand him because he's always talking, always moving, always thinking. He's never still. He likes to combine things, mash things up. He's such a student of fiction and so passionate about it that it just comes out like a fire hose.
And what are you expecting, I guess, the audience to take away? I mean, are you expecting that same experience as watching it on something like IMAX versus on a small screen?
It's always different when you go to a theater to watch a movie. We're not going to have the sticky floors and the strangers talking on their cell phone that you have in the theaters.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, but you know, your cousin might be talking or something and interrupting you, so it's always a trade-off. But today's home technology, home televisions, I mean, they're incredible, and a lot of times they're even better than what you see in the theaters. So I just want people to see the movie however they see it.
You've worked with Will on Suicide Squad, and now this one, it feels like you've got a great working relationship. Talk to me about the creativity. I mean, you've said in interviews that with Suicide Squad, it was such a short time frame for you to put that thing together.
Yeah.
But of course, it feels like with Bright, you had freedom.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different kind of experience, and Netflix really gave me an opportunity to make the movie I wanted to make and the resources to make it. And part of that, and part of my process is just discovering the movie as you film it. So when we found something that's really working, we would chase that and not be locked into, you know, a previous pattern or schedule.
There's something you do in your films as well, which I really appreciate, which you use a lot of pop scoring.
Yeah.
And I had to go almost seek out all of the music in Bright. Because I loved the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk to me about how the soundtrack fits in with the film and your shooting as well.
Well, we had an amazing experience with Atlantic Records creating a soundtrack for Suicide Squad. It was very successful. So we teamed up again for the Bright soundtrack, and I wanted music that was in the voice of the movie and the attitude of the movie. And so we worked with all these incredible artists to create new music for the film, and I can't wait, you know, to see how the soundtrack does. It's doing very well.
What is success for you, and what is success for Netflix? Because, you know, there isn't the Sunday night, how did it do thing.
For Netflix, it's going to be the people want to subscribe. I mean, that's how they make their money, subscription based, but also the social conversation. Are people talking about the movie? Do people connect with the movie? We'll see. And I think in a lot of ways, if Netflix wants to make a sequel, you know, that will also be a big measure of success.
Very cool. David, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I want a TV series.
Yeah, well, it may happen.